So today's card is Focus upon Divine and Perfect Health. I've just been involved in a healing meditation for India and the world. And this is a very perfect card that I drew before I even did any of that today. And this is where we need to be. We need to be focusing on divine and perfect health as we are going through what we're going through. But let's see what they say about this. Yes, we are this one's collective Erasmus, and we would like to say that at this time of immense change, that you need to centre on your health, because many of you are, how should we put it, not looking after yourselves. You are allowing the momentum of the world to take you in a direction that is going to cause you to become very tired and very ill. Not just because of what is going on in the world, but just in general. So you must break this habit. Break this habit of believing that you are indestructible, that you can go on forever, that you don't need to rest. And this is where we say for you to focus on divine health. Because once you focus on divine health, the angels, your guardian angels, and other beings will step in and start to nudge you in the right direction, shall we say. They will make you see the world in a different way. See how you are making yourself unhealthy. Now, we're not going to say change everything at once. We always say you need to do one step at a time. But first of all, you must start with your mindset. You must believe that you want to change. And this will put you in that momentum. And depending on how you wish to go, whether you want to take your time or you want to change very rapidly, you will see changes no matter what. Changing how much sleep you have, changing how much water you drink, changing the way you eat. Because many of you are doing things such as you are not cooking for yourselves, you are just buying something that is pre prepared. And cooking for yourself shows you love yourself. If you are someone who's cooking for a family, it shows you love the family and that you want to make everything homemade and fresh and put your loving energy into it. This is another thing we have to remind you when you are cooking, or even when you are putting that television dinner or pre prepared dinner that you just put into an oven or a microwave, we ask you to thank the beings who produced it. You put your love into the food when you prepare it, but you forget to thank those beings who made it possible for it to come to your table. And this will change the vibration of the food that you are eating. Because many people are saying pre-prepared food is bad for you, it will do this, it will do that. But how about changing your mindset to this is all I can afford right now, so I'm going to make it the best it can possibly be. So thank the people who created that meal. Thank the people who placed it into the container. Place your heart into thankfulness so that these beings feel your thankfulness and they want to do more. They want to help more. And they will want to change what they are making so that it is more healthy. Because again, we are talking about gratitude. Thank you for the food that I eat. Thank you for the food you have produced for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And then change a little bit at a time. If you can cook your own food instead of buying a pre-made meal, then even if it is only once a week, because that is what you can do or that is what you can afford, it will change your vibration. It will make you become a different person because you are showing love to yourself by creating that meal. Many people are suffering at this moment, and we wish you to see that a little bit of gratitude for the small things will help change that. And straight away, many people will think, how can that make any difference? But have you ever seen a drop of water fall onto a rock? Over time, it wears that to an actual smooth surface so that it is smoother and smoother. And when you cook, when you use certain things, make sure that they are prepared properly. Make sure that you are putting your love into the things that you are using. Because this is the thing, is that the more gratitude you show for what you have, the more love you can send out into your world. Because many people are so worried about how little they have, they are creating a tighter and tighter energy field. Whereas if you are thankful for what you have, you expand. And by expanding, you become more in the world. And you send your love out into the world, your gratitude out into the world, and you become a part of the world. And this is what you need to be doing now. Even if you can't physically be a part of the world, energetically be a part of the world, so that you are sharing your love, your unconditional love, your sustaining energy with others. But again, we always ask to make sure that you only do it if you are healthy enough, if you are energized enough, if you are feeling supported enough. Because if you are tired, you cannot do this. You have to look after yourself. And this is not selfishness. This is so that you can do the work that you want to do, as well as the work you've been asked to do. Because if you do not look after yourself, how can you look after others? You are not, we say this over and over again, you are not running on the right level of energy that you need to be running on because you have burnt yourself out. So again, we are repeating ourselves. We said this several times in several different videos. Look after yourself. Send the energy out into the world to help with healing by all means, but make sure you replace that energy with the divine light, divine healing, divine support, and recuperate. Eat well. Eat a certain way that makes you feel happy, comfortable, joyous, supported, but always grateful. No matter how little you have or how much you have, if you are grateful, then your world expands. But if you are ungrateful or just see it as food because I have the money, then that gratefulness will make you shrink rather than expand, because gratitude expands your world. We say it again, gratitude expands your world. So we will leave it there, but we ask that when you do have a little bit more energy, you can send healing to the world. Send it to help people to keep hope in their hearts and unconditional love in their hearts, so that they can move forward into the higher energies, keep their energy high, and so help themselves to heal after all this trauma that the world is going through at this time. The more healing energy, the more these people can help themselves replenish their hope and rebuild their lives. So look after yourselves, but make sure that you also, when you have the time, spare a little bit for the world, so that others may have a little bit more of a boost while they're going through what they're going through. So, goodbye for now.